welcome. And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church.
What?
This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday, for those of you who need to know that. But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo Santaolalla.
Who? Who's this? Holy shit, that picture's huge. Rather than show you gameplay footage, we're just gonna do another thing with music. 'Cause why not? I don't even know who the fuck this is. I'm sure he's a great guy. But still. It is a show, Echo, don't you know? Everything's a show. It's gonna be the new Banjo-Kazooie. On it right now, baby. Banjo-Tooie too. Banjo-Tooie. I remember my nephew when he was a kid, he kept saying, Banjo-Tooie! Banjo-Tooie, uncle! Banjo-Tooie! Banjo 3! Well. Well. Delete, delete, delete. That was beautiful. Just in time, Dart. Yep, this is Sony's. Oh wait, we got a trailer. We got a trailer. Naughty Dog. Last of Us? Oh shit, there she is. My girl. With her freckles. I kinda want to stream Last of Us 1 again. Kingdom Hearts.
I hate these things.
Tell me about it.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols.
Lynn.
It's funny how involved he gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Yeah.
She's putting on quite the show.
He's a whore!
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen. She say something, dude?
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
Tina?
Jesse.
I was about to say.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on.
I know Ellie's into girls, so I was like, are they gonna start a romance thing with Ellie?
For you. How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh.
Hey, Bunny.
Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it.
That's fine.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now.
A bunch of streamers did? Oh, because it's Last of Us now.
Or not.
See if anyone I know did.
Jealous of you. I'm just a girl, not a threat. Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
Melly girl. Reported. Ellie always was into that stab in the neck. I remember when she first did that in the first game. I was like, holy shit. Back. The Last of Us 2. It was a PlayStation exclusive. Really good game, the first one. Highly regarded. You don't like zombie games? It's actually a good game. But you play as Joel in the first one mostly. Then you play as Ellie a little bit. More ruined. Hold on. You don't have to host me like that. Get him.
Spread out.
Or you fight Nazis all of a sudden? What the hell's going on? Yeah, I love the fucking bow, dude. That was so good when you were hunting dudes with the bow in winter in the first game. Way better than anything like Lara Croft or any of that garbage. The capture okay? Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, the bow's nasty, yeah. Oh shit, there's a dodge mechanic? Yeah, she's a savage little bitch, dude. She will fuck you up.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself.
We should probably, like, not go into the grass then. Crisis 3.
She came through here.
Maybe we should look under the car.
Double back. Go.
Critical role. Nice. Oh shit. Dude had a hatchet. Ooh. Bam. Classic bottle kill. Hell yeah. Gee, you have to know where she is. Come on. Damn, that dude's got a big ass axe. Fuck. Like an ice pick almost. Stab his ass. Good luck, Boba. Hopefully you don't get Dark Fina. That's what I got on my last rainbow, except Cloud. Frisch, GG. GG, sir. Don't worry, there'll be more rainbows. Plenty more CG Jakes to get. What are we in, the fucking barber? The beauty shop? Oh, the crafting's still there, nice. Craft on demand. Ooh, shit. I didn't know you could do that. You ain't gonna... Dude, you sure came down with the X. Yeah, Dark Veritas will actually fuck shit up. He's good in PvP, too. Ooh. Oh. Take his axe. She always gets the neck, dude, every fucking time. It's so good. Ooh, shit. That was a Warhammer? God damn. Yeah, I just want the Radia.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to stream this. Me and like every other fucking streamer. Sony is diverse, Linky, how dare you? Diverse, diverse, diverse. Diversity. If you're not diverse, then you're almost diverse. Well, might as well end the show. That's all I really wanted to say. Unless I got some square shit.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 Showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move on to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by
You're moving the crowd?
Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest
Looks like
to
you've been
have,
working out.
joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across the
Doesn't
studio
have a head
here.
for balls.
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's
sir.
great to be here, and I think that was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to think as a person.
You imagine you were kissing somebody and you think about the time you shanked like 8 people.
Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the
canned fake laughter.
Make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, you know, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do.
No one wants to listen to this.
Dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're
You like
seeing
his
a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And, you know, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, it's a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus.
No, not me.
You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we've got...
Even though what's funny is if I had a beard, I'd probably get more like tips and
we
stuff.
listen to that, and God knows my Twitter feed is...
Epic beard, bro. Here's 1,000 bits.
Not talk about it all, but it's all important. We take it all seriously, and New Game Plus is something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who
Hi, I'm new to your channel, but I saw your beard.
At home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find
more
more
scary,
time.
but okay.
I will find time to get. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
He is, huh?
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time...
By the way, Santa Monica's about 40 miles from me.
A good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So
If you ever want to see like the biggest hippie thing ever, go to Santa Monica.
Details on PlayStation blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
I'm a presenter.
Every year, we try to let the stories we have to tell...
I'm a content creator.
And this year, we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories they're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which is right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year, I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background story.
Is that thing with the buttons on the controller, is that really their logo now?
Coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight, do you have any personal games that you are most excited about?
You like Death Stranding, Sheep?
They're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months. And available in the stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station now.
All right, please do.
All right.
And
wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say...
This isn't a short intermission.
With a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
Oh. Fuck. I never escape Call of Duty. Always there. Waiting for any sign of weakness at any fucking show. Like I haven't seen enough Call of Duties. Let's watch a bullet trajectory for 5 million fucking... Alright, Gyarados, I'll be nice to it. Just don't understand why we're watching a bullet. The bullet's apparently the tour guide for the entire map. Quick scope.
Get immediate access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. We've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving.
Well, I'll
here.
give them one
When
thing.
it comes to Call
They're
of
hitting
Duty, we
every
know that
fucking
a bunch
color
of
available
remastered
except
maps from
purple.
Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this
Oh wait, he has
October launch
purple.
day.
Never mind.
But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic
Got
maps,
red.
are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise
doing
PlayStation
this
Plus
fake
game
shit.
drop. And that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This
The
is why I
old
love
game,
E3 because
yeah.
not only do we get to share awesome news with our
What if you already
audience,
own
but
it?
PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little extra
little tasty treat.
Right, little
Yeah.
little mid E3 supply drop for
Yeah.
you.
Little tasty treat.
That was perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot
You
of
want a
good
tasty
news.
treat,
We got to share
Linky?
5 really cool
Black Ops
announcements
3.
last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
Molinari. Huh?
That's right. We had the countdown to E3,
Emirs.
and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
We're watching highlights from the old show. Look. Scrolling text. ESPN. Lose yourself, everybody. Tetris, what the fuck? Tetris Zombies. Metal Gear Solid. The fuck? So, other than Naughty Dog, so far this has been a Sony Rest in Peace conference.
Have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
That's the spirit. Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
But really, who are you?
VR. Oh, this is just like a fucking... you know, like seriously, I'd rather go play Pac-Man. Astrobits. Pinball. You can countdown, it is
Welcome
easier.
back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really... So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. Oh, and we could see the crowd is seated.
So they really just put him in the
people are
tent
about
for
ready
that
to
one
go.
thing.
This show's about to continue.
That's
about
really
to
all they
move
did it
into the
for.
big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise
Oh, yeah, I remember
boasts
that, yeah.
a huge loyal community of
Pac-Man
nearly
was
6
awesome.
billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that.
And we're lagging. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna try to refresh. Sony fucking crushed their E3 showcase. We got one more thing we can show you. We'll just fucking put the loading bar up. Because we weren't ready with the fucking conference. Who thought that was a good idea? Let's move the crowd for 10 minutes. Oh shit, it's offline. Wow. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna see if maybe they're still on YouTube or something. Sony E3. Can't believe that. Ray Jason Presser. Gadget. Europe. Sure, we'll try that. Lagging like fuck, but it's up. capture is actually not too bad, but... Oh yes, Destiny 2.
That was a powerful new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one.
That's the shit that they delayed for.
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up, and guess what? If you're
Gambit mode.
Not too bad.
But
not too bad.
There's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes.
I'm
down
sorry,
to
guys. I know the
PlayStation
audio's fucked up, but
E3
there ain't shit I
showcase.
can do about it.
Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight, but for now.
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Stop fucking talking.
We got a lot more in store. So let's check it out live right now.
That's like they're from another planet. Use the official? Okay. I'll pull that. That one actually working. Alright, we'll go with this then. Thanks, Dart. I don't know why, like, this instrument always cracks me up. It always sounds like someone's, like, short of breath, but they're not. He truly does not know what the fuck they're doing. And I gotta put the 4K display behind them and shit.
Yeah!
Woo! So I guess they're gonna do a theatrical intro to all the big games. It's apparently the trend. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Stop it, audience. Yeah, it looks pretty good, actually. Omnimusha? I'll take an Omnimusha, if that's what this is. Yeah. Doesn't look like it, though. Mongol Invasion, Day 9. Filthy Mongols. I wonder if I got the bottom cropped right. Let me look. Yep. The way it's capturing. Does it have echo? Weird. Oh, you agree with echo, huh? I get confused, sorry guys. I thought maybe I had the other stream open still. Old Suma.
Come!
Please tell me you get like a big badass demon horse. That would be so fucking cool. I haven't had a good demon horse since Oblivion. Midnight. Like a war cow. It's all good. Oh no. The wheat fields actually look really nice. Or maybe that's rice. It looks like wheat though. The game looks nice.
Where are they?
Yeah, it does. Looks very pretty. Oh shit.
Enough!
Whoop their ass, baby. Oh, is this gonna be a quick draw? Don't do the flourish bullshit if you're in a quick draw, come on. Iten Mitsurugi Ryu! Shinra Tensei.
Bhutan! Rasen Shuriken!
Yeah, I hope the combat... I mean, these are probably the first guys, so...
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
Oh, apparently we get a...
He's a hero.
Side quest? Side girl? If that's a girl. Oh. Never known Japanese media anymore.
We could take them.
No. Remember Sago Bridge?
A really long bow.
Quietly. They kill the monk.
So there's a stealth element then?
Just get that monk.
They waterboarding his bitch ass?
En amaran la husis manje. Nila ulos. Suni orok do sushi mag. I had stuff aflopan. Please, I do not understand. Ulvathwi, chamarotun hami. Ulfmi che yaven sagt. Chi obelatno.
I don't understand.
Oh, we got the flourish kills. Oh.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
We have to move.
Fuck.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, the Mongols win.
They already won.
You were my friend.
Give me the monk.
He can use it as a distracto thing. What's up, Kitty Bits? How you doing? They're really doing this leaf thing, aren't they?
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Finish her. You're pooped but proud of your efforts? Excellent. All that matters. Arm day. Ghost of Sushi. Interesting. Alright. Now we got super long musical thing again. So what game is this gonna do? Sony cringe. Now is this gonna be Rage?
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
The creators of Rock Band. Band Rock. So what is this? I mean, like, shit like this I don't care about. I just want to see the actual gameplay. You can make a cinematic look as good as you want. No fucking Brave Exodus has cinematics that look good. Goddamn, Kitty, you're buff. It was Force Unleashed. What is that? I'm swole, but the swelling's going down.
Can't be here. I'm putting you under arrest.
All that beautiful ramen, what are you guys doing?
Stay back, sir. I've got
red, what the fuck? Hybrid vampire zombie. Alright, bro, I don't need to see his thorax, come on. Oh, good.
Jesus Christ.
Money's in my account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens.
What about the rat?
Don't make my mistake.
Raccoon City?
If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Stars.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Stars.
Surprised you made it this far.
Stars.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Oh, you know who needs to make an appearance, though.
Leon! Of course.
Leon!
It's an impressive display of strength.
Help me, Leon! She won't, though. She's too young.
Meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Ashley. Resident Evil 2 was the first one I ever played. Crazy to think. Boo. It's crazy to think that, too long.
Don't tell me what to do.
The fuck? That guy.
From Squanch Games and the
They didn't really say Savage.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now.
Don't tell me what to do.
Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this.
Oh, man.
Shit. I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Look at me. I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game.
Good.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy. Because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Yeah, I really want to play that. Yeah.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Boy, here we go.
Cause we get to be pirates again.
Here we go.
You always did like this world. Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
Oh, Jackson. Oh boy. Wait, what? Oh, they trolled us. Shit. Everyone's favorite underwater levels. This feels like Nier Automata.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Sora!
They have come for us.
Wait!
Anything with Hercules is...
Well, Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
Please, go away.
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Show me Sephiroth.
And the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
Now, set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Cut your hair, too.
Party. Oh, it's Malta. You see that, Savage? Oh, no, not that 1.5 shit. Get that shit out of here. Nope. 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 Just kidding. I'm cool with that. Oh, we're back to music, guys. What is this?
Some border bridges.
Did we just go in a woman's hoo-hoo? Oh.
Tears.
Time to make a mixer.
Chiral allergy. So.
January 3rd.
You have dooms, like me.
Kitty bits.
What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor. But I think you got
Sure it was, Jirdash. Sure it was.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
John
Will you come
Bean.
work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
A porn site.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries. That's all.
Well, it's a Kojima game. We're the dancing anime girls. Come on. And the big mechs. And the brooding. We need the brooding. Brooding. That's right, Capricorns. The whore again. God damn. Oh yeah, Boondock, yeah. Good times. I need to watch those again. Or that one. What the fuck is that? Wait, you're January 3rd too? Walking the game. Emo walking simulator. Metal Gear Gaseous. Close up nipple. Oh yeah. He's kind of giving me a Wolverine vibe. So you're really into this one, Jirdosh? Bitch slapper. Yeah. Where the monsters are. Was that Psyduck? Psyduck.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The timefall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam,
Just has to rub it in, doesn't she?
beryllium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Can you sit out the rain?
No, they're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
Yeah, that was a weird umbrella, huh? Alright, bros, we get it. What's up with the baby?
A crypto bite a day keeps
I like how the capture just recentered itself for no reason.
You're too late. You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
They really like showing her face off, don't they? Protect the baby. Well, yeah, but he was like drawing light from the baby, so maybe it's like a sacred baby or something. Person to person. Dead or Alive 5, Less Boobs edition. Oh, they're making it under Ninja Gaiden, please. Ah, never mind. Neo, whatever. Neo. I want another Ninja Gaiden. You might as well at this point. Put in all the DOA girls too. We can max limit break their underwear and shit.
The raft is secure, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Spider-Man.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out!
Spider-Man, Devilman Cry crossover, baby. Alright, kitty. Enjoy your shower. Arm day.
You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
Why don't you just hit him?
Time for the fireworks.
This guy looks like a shit villain.
Looks like we made parole, boys.
Electro? Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party. Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
It kind of has the, a little bit of the Batman battle system. The Arkham one.
Like fish in a barrel.
I have no idea. Maybe J Barb knows.
That doesn't sound good.
He's not here.
Oh, hi, Rhino.
Hope you like surprise, Spider.
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for someone.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business. Charge him! Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there.
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost up. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
Sinister 6 would be fun, but that means that Dr. Octagon's got to come out.
Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase. Gotta stop this guy. If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
I used to be a really big Spider-Man fan.
Vulture!
Long time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
Okay, yeah, right. Even in comic books, come on.
Keep chasing. Party's almost over. Electro, stop!
Oh my god, it's Dr. Octagon.
How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
Black Mask. Scorpio.
Remember, he said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want to.
I mean you, we all know who it is. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna actually be there. Never mind.
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified of you.
Well,
You do not hesitate.
that'd be funny if Thanos was there. Ladies and gentlemen, Gaben. Oh no, it's the boring motherfuckers.
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton
let's get
of
the
great
fuck
Worldwide
outta here.
Studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here. Coming right up, we're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man right here. Just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my
gosh. Pop highlights, go.
Oh,
There's no time.
Oh my goodness, Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely incredible. That color palette was
All right, guys.
insane.
Yeah.
Did you grow up with samurai movies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ready.
It's just the embodiment.
I'm ready.
of the
Sucker punch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Meredith.
Oh, Resident Evil 2. Come on, RE2. That looked so good. I know a lot of us fans
Well,
were waiting for that
hopefully
one.
Nintendo will save us.
The moment you're like, I'm not really sure I know what this is. And then as soon as he turned his head,
Where
I
would you
was
guys rate this one?
And you get that
so
RE4 style over-the-shoulder camera action. That's kind of like the
I
ultimate
thought.
dream
Let
if
me
they
look
were
up
gonna
his
remake
name
Resident
because
Evil. That's what
I thought it was Black Mask, but then I remember Black Mask is in
As
Batman
Meredith said
universe
backstage,
or DC
Death
universe.
Stranding. we now have more questions.
Yes.
More questions.
More
But
questions.
It looks as if, I mean, I don't want to make any promises, but it looks as if we were getting kind of an allusion to a lot of gameplay in there and kind of what the character of Sam is going to be doing in this very unusual world that is inhabited by some very unusual and scary things.
And people consume strange and unusual.
Well, bugs.
Yeah, that was.
Babies continue to be a theme.
Yeah, that wasn't a myth.
Don't know what we're going to find out there, but yeah.
So a ton of great stuff in the show overall. I mean, Neo 2, that was a crowd pleaser. That was one that was great to see get out there. We got an update on Kingdom Hearts 3. We got a lot of other great stuff. We had a new Remedy game. Remedy's on the way. Control.
All right, I'm
Really
looking up
stylish
Spider-Man
trailer.
villains.
Really
Let's
looking
see
to
here.
just, I want to learn more about that one. I mean, it just looks like wizards and like, I don't know what I was looking at, but it was really
There's a
stylish.
guy that kind of looks like him
Less
called
for Remedy.
Tombstone.
But I got to say, I think my favorite was Marvel Spider-Man.
Spider-Man looked in. That looked.
Oh, never mind.
incredible.
I
We
think
had
it's this
these
guy,
legendary
Mr.
villains
Negative.
are back. We had Rhino, Electro,
Mr.
Vulture,
Negative
I
is a
mentioned
fictional
some. Who else was there?
character.
I mean, just one after another.
He was known for his Punisher and Cloak appearances.
It was pretty rough. So we're going to see live gameplay.
He has
of that
superhuman
just
strength,
another
mental
two here.
domination, healing
But I
touch,
say we
access to
actually
advanced
take this moment
technology,
to announce a new game.
ability to switch between reversed and regular appearance, and charge up knives and swords with black electric energy. So there you go.
Absolutely.
I'm aware of them.
They have created a lot
I've
of
never
great
actually
games
seen
over
him
here.
like in
Well, they have been busy working
media.
on a PlayStation VR game.
Oh, VR.
And it is quite a departure.
Why am I
from the kinds
Mr.
of games
Negative?
We sort of know them for, but it's very, very interesting.
Whoa, what was
And
I
I'd like
really
to
negative
see
of?
The first footage of that right now.
Really? You're neutral about Last of Us? Why?
Aren't you excited? You're going to be a fairy. And live in the world where time stands still.
Aren't you excited?
Where nobody can see what you're up to ever again.
Yeah. I just like being Ellie and killing people. Listening to Ellie cuss him the fuck out. I always have a good time with that. There's always something about that dynamic. Girl killer. Just fucking destroying everything. Kind of like lightning and Prish, am I right, guys? Okay. Bloodborne? Bloodborne. I gotta go with Nintendo, dude. Square let me down today. I wasn't expecting that. Aiko. I thought she was like 5 or 6. She's 9.
Okay, Decine, that's From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR. Quite a departure, very artistic. Still don't know a ton about how it actually plays yet, but certainly a compelling
why are we
debut, I
showing
would say.
it?
And speaking of compelling, let's get to that Spider-Man. It is time.
We have some folks from Insomniac
We surely
here.
do.
Brian, Adam, gentlemen,
Hey,
welcome
how
to
you
the
guys doing?
program. It's so great to have
Well,
you.
at least they
I
kicked
have to
those
say,
other
first of
dudes
all, Thank
out.
you guys for giving us your time.
Of course,
this
of course.
evening.
Happy to be here.
And also, congratulations, kind of closing out some of the show there with Marvel Spider-Man. How does it feel?
It's surreal.
Apparently I
We've
need to
been
get a
out for
pink
while,
shirt.
So it's nice to be here, and obviously we showed you. People wanted villains, so we decided we'll give you a lot of villains. And now, and the next question is, can we play the open world? And Adam's gonna show off the
That's right.
New York City.
don't know, Sid. What do you
The
think?
PC gaming host guy was a little cringe, or super
We're
cringe
going to boot
actually.
up the demo here, and this is
The
essentially
EA
one of
show
the
actually
first
had some
playable
pretty bad
demos
ones.
that you guys are going to be showing off.
Yeah,
of,
pretty
Spider-Man.
much. So,
Other than that, there was a bad host here and
so,
there,
yeah,
but
right.
none of them
The
were like the
game is-
main host.
You know, a lot of people were like, last year's E3 was like, well, was that like just a linear level? No, like that was our Manhattan, that's our New York City, and it happened to be on like a main story mission.
I don't think I've ever seen 3 guys with
On
pink
the
shirts
raft,
on.
Or we showed that back at last E3.
That's a new thing for
You
me.
can just swing around New York City and have fun.
I have to go roll and get
Let's go to
one.
that footage because we have it running.
Dream, donate to me so I can get a pink shirt. I'm kidding.
Yeah, this. Oh God.
Oh,
it's
it's,
so
it's
good.
Reggie,
great. I got my own little
yes.
TV. This is perfect.
Yeah, I got it all. Yeah,
Adam's doing a fantastic job so far. It's been really good.
So first of all, you're actually playing this right now.
Yeah. That's
right.
And I do want to emphasize how
Yeah,
beautiful this game is.
Oh, thank you.
But
Teamwork
yeah, Brian,
really
tell
hard.
me a little bit about what you guys want to show us this evening.
So I think, the
Aika?
big thing is, again, I think that part of the
Yeah, she was pretty
Spider-Man
strong.
fantasy is to swing around New York City and, to have, not only just a great story, but have a bunch of different activities in that world. And we wanted to, give people who attend E3 an opportunity.
Yeah, those
to
Magus
experience
sisters
that.
fuck people
So,
up, yeah.
Obviously, it's a big
the
narrative
Dark Magus
experience,
ones.
but at the same time, part of that superhero fantasy, especially that Spider-Man experience, is living within New York City and seeing that. So, Adam is one of he's one of our combat pro players because he's a combat designer, and again, he's just showing off some really awesome stuff that. As you get better with the game, obviously, we wanted to have a pick up and play feel, but at the same time, have a level of mastery and to really show off the improvisation that we've really been talking about a lot since we announced the game.
I'm digging this, like sticking dudes to walls and to the floor and stuff. That looks really,
Yeah,
really satisfying.
I think the thing that's been really fun in these last, I would say last 6
Wow,
months since we
spoilers,
got back from the
wow.
holiday break was every week I feel like I'll take the game home or I'll be playing one night and then I'll come in and say, wow, guys, I didn't know you could do that. So I think there's a lot of that, there's that sandbox nature to it as well. So, obviously you can, we have, we're going to teach you mechanics, but we want you to experiment with, his acrobatics, his webs, his gadgets, his suit powers. So combining all that stuff really allows for a lot of different gameplay and a lot of, Spider-Man's a very expressive character, and we want players to be able to express that, whether it's in traversal or in combat.
It's gorgeous.
These animations, these
You
animations.
can just run
are
up.
blowing my mind.
You can just run up buildings.
Kind of been renowned for character animation and for just fluid motion.
Spoilers, Jirdosh.
Did you guys take a lot of lessons from your previous games and really hone in on those when you were developing?
Oh, I think animation's definitely been one of the hallmarks of our company. From Spyro to Ratchet
Great.
to Sunset Overdrive.
Collectibles, yeah.
I remember when the Sunset Overdrive reviews came out, one person actually wrote, it would be great to see Insomniac make a Spider-Man game, and I was like, see, we should make it.
See,
and I think
you waved your phone around to the whole studio.
Exactly, we took that kind of mentality and we just injected our personality, but also, what do people want, desire from a Spider-Man experience. So, it was really great. As I remember, probably around the end of the year, end of last year, someone wrote an article about the top things
This
they
would be
want to
so
see in
much
Spider-Man,
better if this dude
and
wasn't
they said
talking.
They want to feel like an Insomniac game. So I think that's the thing we've been really layering on in this last year is to have that. It feels like an Insomniac game.
Can you imagine if you lived in
And I
New
love this
York
traversal. I mean, just
and
the
you had to clean
fluidity
up all
of
the
just
spider
moving
webs?
Great distances
Ugh.
very quickly. It looks like a lot of fun just moving around, and that's when you know you've got a great game.
Okay, so
You just killed that guy.
So how it kind of said like experimenting, but like
Wow.
sometimes game development, we're in meetings a lot, and then sometimes you just need to take a break. And what I used to find myself doing was just swinging around New York City. It was almost like therapeutic. It's just kind of like when I play other games, I just walking or running or even taking a car. It feels so more natural now just to swing around like Spider-Man.
You'd still have to clean it up, though.
It's definitely one of those things that has that, again, just like combat, that pick and play feel, but we want players to
Because remember, he has like that extra sticky web that he uses to imprison people.
Hold on a second. That's very interesting what you're saying there.
So like I said, so Adam showed off, I think he showed off the tripwire. It's basically a gadget that you can either attach to a piece of geometry, and the enemies walk by, they'll get like grabbed and sucked back. But you can also attach it to an enemy, and if an enemy walks by, they kind of slam into each other.
That is amazing. This is so cool. What's this focus meter about?
So the focus meter is basically, there's kind of a risk reward. As you build focus, you can use it to heal.
Sid's having a religious
experience. It just looks incredible.
Okay, thank you. The team works really, really hard on it. Really, really hard.
Clearly.
And the idea is the focus is kind of a way to, it's a risk reward. Like I said, you can either heal yourself, or you can kind of, if you fill up the bar a certain way, you can actually pull off a finishing move. So, you know, as you play the game, you can kind of say, well, do I want to maybe heal myself real quick, or do I want to wait for that really extravagant move to kind of...
Yeah, I think Linky has the right about this. If you saw this dude like kicking people 10 feet, would you really be fighting against him?
Experience being under the mask for so many years now.
Yep,
in
8 years.
Story, 8 years. Thank you. You got to be precise.
I got it. One of the first questions I get is like, is it an origin story? I'm like, no. That was like, after we decided that the webs were definitely attached to the buildings, we decided it's not going to be an origin story.
But you know, back to the combat, I mean, Spidey's experience, he has access to a lot of different techniques and technologies. How do you balance out his experience with the fact that you don't want to overwhelm a player with options, right? You want to make it approachable.
You know, that comes down to our combat team, our traversal team.
Yeah, this looks crazy to learn.
Going, okay, you know, kind of handing that stuff out over the course of the game. You know, finding those right spots where you kind of, okay, we're going to teach you.
Oh, they even stole the shield mechanic.
Punch guys up in the air and use your webs.
Oh
but
no.
Then layer on things like gadgets, and then the suits and the suit
Got the riot shield.
It's kind of giving over time. If we just, you know, one thing with something like E3, you know, we want you to feel.
I know, right?
But there's a lot to learn really quickly.
Stone cold.
So just, you know, normal course development, we kind of find those spots in the game where it makes most sense to teach those mechanics. And then as the game goes on, we want you to master those because the game's only going to get harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Sid, what do you think?
I gotta say, this game is
beautiful,
looking
right?
absolutely gorgeous. This is, I mean, this is just, I mean, it was looking spectacular to begin with, but this is on a totally different level. And I can just see that
so much.
I can see that polish, though. That's the thing, and that's what comes out in that final few months of development.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys watched the press conference, right?
Sure.
You saw all those games, those first-party games, and they all have a level of polish. And
Yo, Emiko, what's going on?
In a press conference with the
How's E3?
Doug, Sucker Punch, Kojima Productions.
Yeah, this is kind of the post wrap up for Sony, but we're getting some Spider-Man gameplay, so I'm keeping it up.
PlayStation game, especially a first-party game, so we want to be considered right up there.
Well,
and not to mention also from the Marvel, you know, Marvel fans expect to have that perfect experience.
Of course.
May I just ask real quickly, you know, as we're starting to wind down here, from a personal perspective, I mean, what's it like for you and for the team to be able to kind of look up at the big screen and see your game after all that time?
But why aren't you?
I'm known as a crier, so it takes a lot for me not to get choked up. Like right now, they're playing the theme song to the game in the background as we're sitting here, and I mean, this is an amazing industry, and to be part of it is one thing, but to work on something you truly love and something that when you were a little kid thinking, oh my God, could I ever work on a Spider-Man game, let alone be in video games, is just absolutely surreal. I use that word a lot when I describe working on this game, and to work with a group
Are you going to pull that, Emmy?
Marvel, and that feeling is felt by so many Insomniacs, so we couldn't be
You should just
prouder.
tell people you were fighting crime.
Across the board, not only from Sony, Marvel, but also the fans. It's been spectacular.
Brian, it just looks incredible. I mean, there's no other word for it. And
you're flabbergasted.
I really am. It's stunning. I mean, just look at that. How can you not be blown away by that? But we do have a limited amount of time here, Brian. You're an industry veteran. You've been in the industry for a long time. I know this is a lifelong dream for you working on this game. And I want to thank you and Insomniac for making it.
Thank you for having us.
And for coming by as well.
Spider-Man was so awesome that it broke my mic, and I have to use the stick mic now.
I thought you just wanted to look different from all of us.
Yeah, I just wanted to stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know, Sid, actually, I think a little earlier, we were able to maybe get some footage.
He broke his
of
stick
some
mic, guys.
experiential stuff that's going on with Spider-Man. Right?
I mean, there really is something incredible going on here at this PlayStation E3 showcase. I mean, it's on a scale and a scope that we have just never seen before. And so we have people here, they're playing the game. We have a lot of hands-on sessions for folks that are here for the showcase. And just the game looks great, but I just love the way this whole. Oh, I know that. I know her.
Oh, hi. There's familiar faces popping up on the stream.
But I mean, it's a great event here, and it's just I wish we could get everybody in here to try this out and to just see what has been sort of constructed with Spider-Man and with actually another game we're about to talk about.
Yeah, we're about to talk about Ghost of Tsushima.
Why don't you? Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah.
Isn't that the one you wanted to see, Shu?
Amazing people onto our program as a helicopter goes by to mark this amazing moment. Nate Fox and Jason Connell to my left and Nate Fox. Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for coming over.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. It's really good for you to be here, and I'm so glad you're able to give some of your
Bob
time.
and Silent
Can I just
Bobo
ask,
or whatever.
kind of what we were just talking about with the team from Insomniac? What's it like for you as individuals and as developers to be able to kind of be a part of all of this?
It's amazing. I mean, you try so hard to make a video game.
They haven't seen the sun in a long
time. And then to come
time.
to E3 where they actually build your game. It's
They build your game?
Dream come true that way.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh man, it's amazing. You know, people are excited. You know, you see all the other projects, and everybody's just stoked about all the different games that are up there. And you know, we put a lot of heart and soul into it. So it's
Shaka, bro! I'm
it's
stoked,
great.
motherfucker!
I think we should show it
I
because
think we should.
have some of the footage.
I think we do have a little bit of footage hanging around here, so let's check it out. If we can
absolutely. Just hanging around.
It's just doing its thing.
Yeah. Please, Sheik's internet, be
this
kind
game,
for the
first
next
of all, just
few
gorgeous.
minutes.
I mean, the art direction is really coming through.
This
in
game
an
is really
incredible
pretty.
way. But also the technical.
I would actually give this
sophistication
game the
as well.
prettiest
I mean,
game
we're
of
gonna see here in
E3
a
so
minute.
far.
Here we go. There we go. Get into some combat.
Yeah, we have some
The
highlights
combat's
from
kind of
the showcase
suspicious, though.
just showing off for the first time.
Look at this! Look at this look. I mean, this is gorgeous.
Look at this look.
I don't know what else to say about it. I'm flabbergasted.
And maybe I don't know Nate or Jason who wants to take this, but it seems
at
like
this
in
look.
these moments of gameplay, there's small vignettes of like a classic samurai film in which you really focus in the player experience, the visuals, the music, all the cues seem to align in harmony. I mean, that must all be very intentional, I can only assume.
It is an orchestra. You know, like you got to take all these elements, and for even that opening attack, that EI attack, it's about building space before it, having the leaves go by, the drum up of music before it. And that's what makes it, really powerful.
How do you coordinate all those systems?
Just cut his shit.
We run
Cut
in
his
strike
shit
teams,
right through
We've
like he
got a
was
lot of
Kenshin.
multidisciplinary, awesome people working on
That's
it.
great.
Yeah, but I mean, you watch a lot of samurai movies, man.
You're watching the surroundings?
Actually. Yeah. I mean, there's that quiet before the storm.
Yeah, the background and like
key to the genre. So
the environment's really
trying to
pretty.
Make it real in a video game is our goal.
And I know that authenticity is something that's tremendously important to your entire studio in this game. Do you want to share a little bit about some of the steps, the great
I don't remember
steps that you
Samurai's
took through creating that?
Yeah, I feel like
being
we're in a
stealthy, but
position
okay.
because we're part of Sony. We have J Studio. We have somebody that would be a producer on our project from J Studio. We've hired some cultural guides. Like I feel like we're in this unique position to help us create this thing. Oh, the Shoji screen. That one's a popular one.
This knocked me off.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's interrupt worthy right there.
Okay, so can we talk a little bit maybe about how you're approaching the sword play? I think that's a really interesting concept.
Look at those
here.
leaves, Jirdosh.
You don't have to get
Look
too
at those
far into it.
leaves,
I know the
baby.
game's still deep in development, but tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're going for lethal precision. There's not a lot of wasted energy. It's very trained experts.
A pivot dragged out
every
footprint.
strike, could end a life. So you want to make sure that each one counts. I mean, right now we're allowing these characters to kind of circle each other and talk to each other because it's not just kind of a furball, right? It's studying kendo. We've brought in experts to kind of show us how to do it.
And it shows.
It looks like maybe your team spent 400 years making this one scene. I mean, that's the thing that I would like our audience to remember is that every leaf, every flicker of flame has to be hand-placed by someone
That's for
at
you,
some
Jirdosh.
point in time, unless you had a giant machine AI do it all by itself.
Maybe, I don't know. And
Yeah,
we have a great team. It's creating those beautiful moments. The lethal
cut that
combat,
bitch's
That was
mic.
the goal. Like having the and having the visceral combat. That was our goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's so
Welcome
great to
back,
have you
Kitty.
guys here. We do have a few more things
Successful
to get to.
shower after arm day hype.
Thank you guys.
Can we get some successful shower after arm day hype for Kitty Bits?
Looking mighty impressive. And
should we look at some of that stuff?
Yeah, so there's a whole experience here built out for folks who are here
Surprise.
at the PlayStation E3 showcase. And we're going to get a little footage out here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look at this. So this was that period of time. I know some of these people. This is the period of time when
It's saying that.
earlier
No one
on when we had that
cares.
intermission, we had to make a little bit of time for folks to walk from one part of the experience to the next. So you're seeing shots of that right now. Very just special, intimate, and beautiful.
And that probably does suck.
Folks to walk through there. Again, I wish we could just open the doors for 10 million people to come in here and just kind of get this all up close and personal.
10 million people
10
might be
million,
a little more than than this venue can handle.
That's right. The fire marshal may have an issue or two with that, but it really is something else, and hopefully these
Oh,
folks
maybe
will give
next
you a
time,
little bit of a
Beth.
taste of what was in store here tonight at the PlayStation E3 Showcase.
And Sid, we sneakily got a few more folks in here to join us for our
Again?
program. Again, I know, and specifically to talk about those little interstitials that we were seeing during our
Equally.
showcase. And it's my great pleasure to introduce the media
Well,
molecule.
Hi.
You know what I am
Matching
disappointed about,
outfits.
though?
We're matchy.
No Final Fantasy
Welcome
VII.
to the program.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is
Doug
our great
said.
pleasure. I want to point out, and correct me if I'm wrong, the little interstitials we were seeing were all created inside Dreams.
They
That's
were.
right. That's right. So we just we had no idea what they were going to be shown with the games.
When I'm
So,
sad, I
Resident
turn
Evil, and then
gigantic.
we get to do a little trumpet.
Yeah.
Part thing. I
Yeah,
was
the
like,
little
yes!
celeries, and then it's Death Stranding.
No
Very
greater
funny.
wine pairing than the Resident Evil and the fart trumpet.
There we go.
Truly.
I mean, and
Yeah.
we had the final word, right? The orange drummer.
Yeah.
We need to give these guys names. If any of your viewers want to name our fruit, that would be
That'd
awesome.
be great. But yeah, it was really fun
I
because
just wanted
the
to see,
thing
like,
about
a
Dreams is
picture or
really fast to
something.
create these little sort of stories and games. And so when we got the opportunity to do
Doug
something fun
said.
for the press conference, it just felt like such
Why
a
not?
good, to do something musical and sort of something that kind of showed off the
We're
playful
teasing
nature.
something with that, actually.
We are teasing something. We are.
yeah,
There's a
Spreads
tease
to
in
move your
there.
in the
arms,
madness.
right?
There is
A nice palate cleanser in between each of those, and it
Final
kept
Fantasy
everybody on their
VII, the
toes.
remake.
But I actually want to zero in a little bit more on the create mode.
Right,
that
right.
you
I want
guys
to see a
are
picture of
working on,
someone
and this
that's
is
not
something
Cloud
that is,
or anyone in
well, quite
Avalanche
frankly,
or
it's absolutely
Shinra Soldier.
astonishing.
Okay, so I mean,
innovative here.
I mean, we're showing this.
Apparently
at E3,
that's
so
all they're
exciting for
working
us. We're
on. They
demoing
never show
it on the
pictures
show
of
floor.
Tifa.
We've got press hands-on.
No
so I
Vincent,
think
no nothing else.
Dreams, you can create anything. Literally, people ask me, like, can we make games? Can we make movies? And the answer is always yes. And in fact, tonight we're going to be doing a live music show
And
made
puppet,
in
yeah.
Dreams.
Prize, a live
So-
music
Yeah.
show.
I was about to say, are you going to play music live?
Yep, we're
Yes,
going to
we
play
are.
tonight.
Yeah.
and
I'm
hopefully we'll
6'7",
find a way to
if
get
that
it out
counts
onto
as
the
super
internet.
tall.
We're debuting our new band, The
I'm
Molecules.
sure, why not?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and they are literally
Perfect.
they will be using the create tools that you're watching right now to
Yeah.
perform a 15-minute live gig. I don't think anyone knows about this. Even the people out there in the garden haven't realized yet.
fuck
We're
is this?
spoiling it for the folks at home.
Yeah, man, it's going to be big.
And I just want to point out is the footage that the folks at home are seeing right now.
Yeah.
The seamless nature of the kind of create and the
Beardosh
play,
is tall
you know,
too, though.
functionality of Dreams.
He's like,
it cannot be overstated.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's super easy. Even
stupid,
if you don't think that you're a game creator, even if you've never thought about game designing, if you've
I was
played
close.
games, you can do this. If you can play a platform game, if you can play our story, then you can do this. You can create your
Super
own.
tall.
You can upload, and then you can share incredible levels in like 10 minutes. We're doing a demo this week at E3 where we create gameplay for a whole level in like 20 minutes, including music. You can compose your own music. You
Awesome.
can do the gameplay. You can animate. You
Well,
can record voiceovers.
Beardosh is sad now. There aren't really good
Just to
backgrounds
clarify,
anymore.
sorry to interrupt. Is this two people both playing
It is,
at once?
yep.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
co-op,
Oh,
so we're
shit,
doing
the
co-op
capture
gameplay.
cut out.
Controllers, you can jam together.
They
and,
keep
it's
moving the
quite fun 'cause one
capture,
people
like,
are
with
testing
different
and then
video
they'll get the
screens.
jump height right or whatever it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I
It's
just
guys are
love
dicks.
Dreams, and I literally haven't even touched it yet.
Yeah,
but
well,
I am
come
already
over. You have
to
madly
come.
in love.
yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, but the idea really has been like what you're seeing is really this easy nature of just like picking and placing. Because I think one of the things that sometimes people get
It's
a bit
mugged with
scared
an
by the
amount of
idea
your
the blank
insanity.
canvas, but actually, what I
Yes.
love about Dreams is it's just this
Like
idea
that.
of just choice. Like every day, people make choices. You put your clothes on. you
Green
might choose
female
to put a
wise, you're
poster in
tall?
your-
Oh,
on your
5'9", yeah,
bedroom.
that's tall
And
as
Dreams
fuck
is
in
very like
Korea.
that. All you really really doing is like here we're seeing like this sort of Instagram effect. You can take a
Yeah,
scene.
the thing that sucks,
and be able to very
everyone
quickly
always
change
looks at
it
the
so
good
that it
parts
looks
of
really
being tall. The
different
thing
and
that
you're adding
sucks
your own
about being
art.
tall,
the PS3 is
there's
as
no
well, so all of the
workstation
stuff
at like a
that's made
popular
gets
office
uploaded,
or
and
whatever
if
you
just wanna
work
sit
at that's
back on
made
your
for
sofa
you.
and
It's
enjoy
always fucked
an
up
unending
somehow.
stream of madness
Whether
of
it's
the
your
PlayStation
chair,
4
your desk is too
players,
short, doesn't have
creations,
enough
you
fucking
can, and we
elbow
should present
room,
it
your
to you in a
chair's all
stream
fucked up.
of who knows what it's going to be like. I mean, that's what's so exciting, you know.
But beware of the
beach is coming this
perils of
year,
being tall.
So we will be starting to see
Also,
what
when
the
you're
creativity
tall,
of
everyone
PlayStation
always
games
sees what you
really
do.
means for Dreams.
That's excellent.
Uh,
Beta coming this year for
It is.
Dreams.
That's
Or my
right.
personal
And,
favorite,
you know,
when
I've
I
said
pull
this
up to an
before, I'll say it
intersection and
again
I can't
about
see the
Dreams.
light
In
because
my
the
maybe
light is
20
higher
years
than the
of being in
fucking
the
car
industry, I've
thing.
never seen anything so
thank
So I have to be like this and look like I'm fucking like stoned or some
progressive
shit.
and just potentially just game changing.
Tweet,
So,
tweet. The cop pulls me
hats off
over.
to you.
Sir, you
I
were
mean,
looking
must
kind
have
of
been
odd
an
there.
Absolute labor of love.
It
really is, yeah.
It's the molecules gone
Yeah,
mad.
the see up your
Big
nose
cheers
one
to the
sucks
team.
too.
We've gone mad. Big cheers to the team back home because, you know, people really put their hearts and souls into Dreams to really get it to the point where you are moving between these different disciplines. And right now we have a studio that jams together in a way they've never jammed together before.
Yeah.
We have like musicians actually just jamming
My
with
chin
animators to
feature,
actually
yeah.
make animation.
I don't have
think
the
that's
best
one
chin
of the things
features.
we're really starting to see is these different workflows. And that just, you know,
I don't
that's
have a
been one of the
beard.
things we've really wanted to get that right. So can't wait to see like people create all
All people
different
care
types of
about.
genres of games and really almost like just come up with completely new ways of playing. I think
Yeah,
we're
I mean, we're
about to-
showing some of that E3.
This lady
We
wants a
made
new
text
genre of
adventure, and we're
games,
like,
is that what you're
is
saying?
text? I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, that's like
That's amazing.
I know,
it's just
yeah,
just
amazing.
madness.
I mean, we saw what the community did with Little Big Planet.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And now imagine if you just like by a Googleplex multiplied the functionality.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. Like raise it to the millionth
This
power.
looks like Googleplex. Is that even real?
Unbelievable, and I want to thank both of you for coming by. And congratulations.
thank you very much for having
the
us.
showcase.
Thank you so much.
Googleplex.
And I can't wait to see more of this.
Stay
thing.
tuned for more on the gig later on.
All right,
Thank you
we'll
guys.
hear
And-
more.
And
Thank
Sid,
you.
I think we had a couple of
It is a
VR
thing.
games.
Googleplex is
You
the
know,
corporate
take
headquarters
a look at those
complex of
earlier this,
Google.
We
this
did.
evening.
We had Trover Saves the Universe,
About
which was
that.
announced during the showcase,
Mountain
and we
View,
had some great
California.
stuff. Tetris Effect earlier in the week as part of
Oh,
Countdown.
I remember they used to have a
E3, and lot
headquarters
of other
down by
great stuff
us, and they
too.
moved
So
it
let's
because
take a
they
look at the
charged them
latest
too
from
much.
PlayStation VR.
Your dad's 6'3". When he visited Korea, all the random Korean men come up and slap him on the back and are proud of him for being tall. That's great. Play with yourself simulator.
I'm sorry I panicked. I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, that's right. This is a giant that apparently builds worlds in VR. Is Jirdosh his favorite game? Equality, why can't I beat up robots? It's my stream? But Sheik, have you ever struggled with my stream before? Maybe I'll turn down the bitrate for you next time. Let me see if there's anything I can possibly do.
If you're going to block out the sun, the least you could do is fetch me some coolant.
Hold on.
Now it's just a taste of what is coming to PlayStation VR, and I want to point out really quickly, Creed Rise to Power boxing game using 2 moves on VR. One of the most intoxicating experiences I've had in VR. It almost felt like boxing is like the perfect fit for the VR medium because you got the leaning, you can dodge.
Oh gosh,
I'm
going all over the place.
here.
Oh my God, I was in danger for a second. I have to give a quick shout out to Bathtub Guy.
Tell me
I hope that 711.
Well, nurse fucked you up.
711.
Squanch.
And also remember, earlier in the week, Ben Studio gave us another look at Days Gone and their release date.
They did.
February 22nd.
Outstanding. Very good stuff. So let's talk a little bit about the venue we've got here. It takes an army practically to create the kind of experience that we had here tonight for members of the press and community. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And well, actually, rather than talk about it, let's just show it. We have a great video that shows how it was all put together.
Oh God, they're really doing this. What time is it? Let's see. I can put up with 19 more minutes of this type of thing, then I'm done. Yeah, Boba Man did this, guys. Be sure to follow him at twitch.tv/notbobaman.
Just a really cool look.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to E3.